Howdy. It's Cloudy. Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't checking out my past videos, make sure you're checking out my past videos. Your boy's coming through like a storm, you know what I'm saying? Like a wrecking ball. You feel me? It's cloudy season, so expect it to be more videos. You feel what I'm saying? Today, we got a video from the Cosmic Wonder. Russo brothers, secret Avengers Doomsday teaser breakdown. Doom is coming.
Well, the Russo brothers have just given us an Avengers Doomsday teaser. They have shared, well, something. They've shared a cryptic photo from Avengers Doomsday with the title, the captions, Doom is coming. And while a lot of people think they might know what this is, a lot of people
How the hell, where you read that shit? Where'd you read that shit? Doom is coming. How, out of this whole picture, how did you... Oh.
think that it could be Reed's chalkboard. I think it might actually be something different, something that really lines up with some plot reports that we've heard over the last few months. But when it comes to the Russo brothers telling us what this is, remember...
Oh, I got a theory. Do y'all think when Reed was looking over like all the possible, like not the possibilities, but when he was, I still ain't seen the Fantastic Four movie, bro. So I'm doing this based off the trailer clip, bro. When we seen the little chalkboard of all the equations and et cetera, et cetera. Y'all think when he was doing that, do y'all think he was possibly locating the beacon of the 10 rings during the time? Well, I haven't seen the movie, so let me know in the comments.
They did for Avengers Endgame. Remember when they posted a very cryptic photo and we all thought that the name was in that photo? Well, the Russo brothers never came out and told us what that was, at least not to my knowledge. So I'm not sure they'll actually come out and tell us what this is. However, there are a few really exciting things that this could be. And there are some pretty crazy theories going on right now about what this could be, which I love to see. But if we base this on some of the comic lore and we base this on some of the reports that we've heard recently, there's a chance that we might be able to tell what this is. And I have 3 different theories that we're going to go over. Now, to start off with, I will say, I did see quite a few comments say that they had ChatGPT or Grok or some other AI scan this, and they said that the word...
Bro, Grok and ChatGPT can scan pictures, bro? I didn't even know that. Bro, AI is becoming a little too powerful, bro. But they might want to stop dropping teasers, bro. Because if Grok or ChatGPT found out what the teaser was, bro, it's a problem. And they got to be real careful with whatever they drop on social media, bro. Because, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I be asking Grok a lot of questions. Letting y'all know right now, Grok is a lot more reliable than ChatGPT, bro. Okay?
Of course, that would be a reference to the Beyonder or the Beyonders, both of which play roles in both Secret War stories. And of course, there's a possibility that they could show up in Avengers Doomsday and or Avengers Secret Wars, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're probably using Franklin Richards and somebody or something else to take the place of the Beyonders, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, I think the most obvious answer of what this could be is what a lot of...
Franklin Richards is strong enough to... I heard the Beyonder is supposed to be like the top tiers of the top tier, you know. Franklin Richards is strong enough to replace him, or is it like Dr. Doom is going to train him and he's going to end up becoming strong enough to replace the Beyonder? Bro, now I'm low key excited for Franklin's story, bro. I wonder if he gonna get like a solo movie or something, because it looked like he gonna have a little arc of his own, you know. Because if Dr. Doom did take Franklin, which I've been hearing. You know what I'm saying? If he took Franklin, bro, do you think there's going to be some point in whatever movie that he's going to try to like you know, his parents going to try to get him to be back on? I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, but I'm saying, you think it's going to be a whole story of them doing that, trying to get Franklin back to be on their side? Because what if Franklin grow up and think that's not, and he think Dr. Doom is actually his dad? You know what I mean? Because he's been around him since, you know?
People are thinking this could be Reed's chalkboard. And while I do think there is another kind of better option, I will say this makes sense. This is clearly writing on some type of a board or a screen, and that bottom yellow bar could be the bottom of his chalkboard. As far as what some of the writing could be, some of it doesn't even look like words, which means it could be an equation for multiverse travel. Because if you think about it, in the Fantastic Four First Steps, they didn't figure out multiverse travel. Reed basically just figured out how to teleport something, move something through space, but he just figured out how to move an egg, and then he said it was a scaling thing, but there was no indication that he figured out how to move it to another universe.
I haven't seen the movie, so you know, I'm okay with y'all giving me a little bit of spoilers, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people seen it already. I just haven't seen it yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for it to pop up on certain things so I could watch it, which I think it's going to be this month to where it's going to be digital and I can buy, you know? I'd rather do it. I don't want to go to the movie theater or watch this, bro. I only want to go to the movie theater to watch like the Avengers movies and stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all understand.
To move their planet away from Galactus, but
it helps connect the story.
But it would still be in the same universe. They also gave us no indication that he has figured out how to travel through time. Not that that is a necessity to multiverse travel, but it might be.
You're gonna need to find out.
This board could be Reed trying to figure that out. If Dr. Doom really does show up and take Franklin Richards, which we basically know that's what happens, and he goes to a different universe, well then the Fantastic Four are going to have to figure out how multiverse travel to go and find their son. And that could very well be what this is. But I have a different theory.
That means that has to mean there's going to be another Fantastic Four movie, bro. Unless they decide they're going to show them doing all this in one of the Avengers movies. But I feel like they really could do a Fantastic Four 2 movie to where they're trying to find out where their son is, and then or it could show the perspective of their son being with Dr. Doom the entire time. They should drop the bro, if they doing another Fantastic Four movie, bro, they should drop it in between Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, because I feel like it'll be a great connection, especially because they can do it to where we see the perspective of Franklin and we get to see him growing up under Dr. Doom and everything like that if he really did get stolen by Dr.
I think we have to consider what the Russo brothers' caption for this is. It is hashtag Doom is coming, and I think that means something. Doom is the one coming, but you have to answer where exactly.
No, it says Doomsday is coming. It don't say Doom. It says Doomsday is coming. We got to make sure we say those words specifically, bro.
Is he going? Or who is he after? Who is he coming for? Well, I think this could be a TVA screen. And I think that this might be some sort of a signal that the TVA is picking up. A signal that a really big threat is on their way. A signal that somebody is going through the multiverse causing destruction. Whether that is going and killing variants, going and killing anchor beings, or going and killing people that he thinks have caused incursions, like we've heard. That's why he's going after Steve Rogers back in time, because whatever he did ended up causing an incursion, and Doom is actually trying to save the multiverse. So whatever this could be, it looks like it could be a sign that Doom isn't.
Peggy. So does that mean Peggy is still alive, bro? Because I haven't, like, I know there was some news that dropped about it, but I didn't see it because some other news dropped right on top of it, and that one kind of caught my eye a little bit quicker. You know? I'm human, bro. But it's when he went to go do that, is there like a whole story with that? Well, there is, because remember he got to live with Peggy and he became old. So there is a whole story with Steve Rogers in that storyline, in that timeline, bro. I wonder, are we going to ever see that with a solo movie too, bro? And I wonder if that movie's going to be called like Peggy Carter, and we're going to see her be the super soldier, technically. So I wonder, when Steve Rogers got old, he wasn't the super soldier no more. Huh? Can somebody let me know, bro? When he was old, when he came back an old man, he wasn't a super soldier no more, right? Or was he still a super soldier who just got old? Y'all let me know, bro. I feel like that's very important, bro.
Coming for the TVA, because what we have heard about Doom is that he is aware of what Kang did. He is aware of the TVA and what they did. And he's actually pretty pissed off about it. So what is his ultimate end goal? Well, it's what the insiders have been saying for a pretty long time. His end goal is to get to the TVA and essentially dethrone Loki. And we know that the TVA and Loki are going to find out about this. In fact, Loki is connected to a lot of different different
on
branches
Loki,
at this
he'll have
point
to
in
stay
time,
there.
he could very well see him coming. And if he does, the TVA will probably look into it, and this might be what they see. And based on what they get here, this could be a signal actually telling them, literally, Doom is coming. Again, I think what the Russos captioned this is important because we know Doom is coming. I mean, it is called Avengers Doomsday. So why did they specifically say that? Why didn't they say Avengers Doomsday is coming? Well, I think it's literally because Doom is coming for the TVA, and specifically Loki. If you are indeed going to end up controlling the multiverse, the TVA is kind of how you do it. Or you could simply go and destroy the entire thing and the entire multiverse gets destroyed and he ends up building Battleworld, which is what we assume is going to happen. So Doom might actually destroy the TVA, so it would be pretty beneficial for the TVA to know that Doom is coming. Now, there is something else that this could be. A lot of people think that this is some sort of an alien language because you can't really make out any English words or any Romanized letters for that fact. Sure, there could be some in there, but we can't tell what they are. So another option is that this could literally...
Don't look too happy to see us. Who can blame them for being afraid? What the fuck? So are we about to see some aliens, bro, in Marvel?
Be some sort of an alien language or a
kind of like DC
code.
when they had that little invasion,
what this could be
bro.
referring to is the Black Priests or the Black Swans,
Flash.
two different groups in the comics. Now, the Black Swans originally followed Doom. Doom essentially creates a religion, and this religion is all about saving the multiverse. He calls himself Rabba Malal, and the Black Swans follow him, helping him kill molecule men in every universe because they are bombs that were designed by the Beyonders to kill the entire multiverse. Now, some groups in this story think that Rabba Malal and the Black Swans are actually bad and they're trying to destroy the multiverse, but that's actually wrong. Some Black Swans eventually do go a little rogue, but that's besides the point. The point actually is, it is Doom as Rabba Malal, and he is actually trying to save the multiverse. But with this religion, he does try to recruit people to help him. This could be a message sent out to anybody.
Bro, should he already be in trouble for just making a religion, bro? Ain't no, I got a message from a higher calling or anything like that. He like, I am the higher calling. Imagine somebody just say, yeah, bro, I'll run everything. And they just start. Like, what do you do in that situation, bro? Real talk, bro. Who do you assemble? Like, I'm saying for us, bro. Not in a Marvel universe, bro. I'm talking about in real life, bro. If that was to happen, bro, who do we assemble? Let it be in the comments right now, bro. Avengers Assemble. Who we calling, bro?
And the TVA could pick this up because I still think this is a TVA monitor. While at the same time, it could be the Black Priests. In the comics, they are another multiversal group who is trying to save
the Black Priests was,
yeah,
I'm about to say
that
Dr.
Clea from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness's post-credit scene could be a part of this group. Now, in the MCU, I think this might be pretty similar to the Black Swans. I actually think Clea and her group could be working with Dr. Doom. They might not call him the Black Swans.
Wait, so Clea is, oh, sorry, is he saying the Black Swans are actually going to be another group? They're just going to be renamed Black Swans, and Clea, or Cleo, however you say her name, was a part of that group that's helping Doom or whatever the case is.
They might not call him the Black
and maybe
Priest,
that's why. Maybe that's why Doctor Strange ended up helping, because ain't Doctor Strange and her supposed to be a thing, or aren't they supposed to have a little, little thing going on between each other or something like that? I could be wrong. Let me know. I could be wrong. You feel me? I could be wrong. I don't read comments. I don't read the comics. I read comments, but not the comics. You know what I'm saying? I see little things here and there, but you know me, I like to theorize and make it fun for me, so I don't read them. But aren't they supposed to have a little thing going on together, bro? So what if that might be the reason why he ended up helping Dr. Doom? Because the Black Swans, which might be Cleo's homegirls, you know what I'm saying, on his side. So you're like, I'm gonna be with my girl, you feel me? Wherever my girl go, I go, type shit. You feel me? You think Doctor Strange on that?
We have heard that Doom is, because
supposedly he's supposed to be working with Dr. Doom,
he's going
right?
to have his own following, and we've heard that he is actually trying to save the multiverse. So if Clea is a part of his team trying to do the same thing, her showing up at the end of Multiverse of Madness to tell Doctor Strange he caused an incursion and he's going to fix it makes a lot of sense, because that is what they are trying to do. fix the incursions, and save the multiverse. And we've heard that that's why Doom wanted Franklin, so he could use his powers to save incursions, to stop them from happening. And I actually do think this leads to Doom meeting Strange, and Strange actually joining Dr. Doom because he doesn't want the multiverse to end. So I think this could be some sort of a code sent out by basically Doom's organization. And I do think the TVA picks up on this, and that is how they find out that Doom is coming for them. Like the Russo brothers captioned this, Doom is coming. So those are three really good bets on what this could be. This really could be Reed's chalkboard, or this really could be a TVA screen. I think those are our two best options. And then from there, the only question is what exactly is on the board or on the screen. And like I mentioned, I think it's either a multiversal equation of how they can travel the multiverse and get their son Franklin Richards back from Dr. Doom, or it's the TVA picking up some sort of a signal telling us that Doom is coming. And if it is indeed the chalkboard, Reed's chalkboard, then Doom has already came and went. Then it's up to the Fantastic Four to go to the 616 universe and warn them that Doom is coming. So I think those are our best options, but go ahead and let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Did you make out anything that could possibly give us any hint of what this is? Drop all theories down below and let me know, would you prefer it to be...
So what y'all think, bro? Y'all think that's a warning telling us that Doom is coming?